Hey, I'm back. Holy. You know those type of things where I'm in a little park that kids go to? Holy. Like, because this is like a complex type of thing. Alright. Now I'm about to get into why Christianity is wrong. Why, like, this religious shit is like a contradiction. And holy. The reason why is because you know how they say that so-called God is perfect, right? They say that he's perfect, so that means that he's perfect with self-worth, right? He's perfect with pleasure, right? He's perfect with power. He's perfect with love. He's perfect with truth. Truth. Remember the truth, right? Remember I said truth. He's perfect with faith. He's perfect with consciousness and awareness, like senses and stuff. Right? Senses. Remember I said senses. Like your touch senses, the smell senses, right? The psychic senses and all that, right? Seeing senses. And he's perfect with clarity. He's perfect with understanding, right? Understanding. Remember I said understanding. He's perfect with insight and perception, right? Perception with changing perspectives and perceptions. Remember I said that. He's perfect with grace, with no consistency, right? No consistency too. See, this is important. He's perfect with paranormal, right? He's perfect with 13 singularity, right? Single, like everything coming as one, right? Everything like coming from him. So remember I said that. He's perfect with that, right? So then, if he's perfect with that, then how come there's one mistake on the Bible? Holy, like, that goes to the throat chakra. Like, if there's one lie on the Bible, that means that wasn't from him then. It's like saying that, just a little, like, small example. Don't take it too literal. Well, let's say that this park was for dinosaurs, right? And then people were saying that this park is for dogs. But then you see all over the park dinosaur footprints. So like, if there's dinosaur footprints and not dog prints, then what makes you think that it was for dogs? Wasn't that one lie? Right? If you saw dinosaur footprints. So, this lie on the Bible was that, first they said that so-called Jesus Christ's name is Jesus. No. Because the letter J is only 500 years old. Holy. Wasn't Yeshua around before 500 years old? No? When this place was 500 years old, the letter J was there. No? Holy. So it couldn't have been Jesus because the letter J is only 500 years old. Wasn't he around before that? So his name's Yeshua, it's not Jesus. And there was multiple Jesuses, by the way, in the Bible. And one of them was Christopher Columbus, type of thing. That's Christ offer. Christ is for crystal beings, or crystal consciousness, or Christ chakra, that connects us to the cosmos, type of thing. And offer for gold, Afra means gold, so it's crystal gold. Christopher Columbus' name is Crystal Gold Columbus. Holy, so he was a Christ. Crystal gold. You don't see? And he came with a ship called Jesus. No? He came with a ship called Jesus. And look at the clarity for a second. Notice how when Christopher Columbus came here, right? Then all of a sudden the Vatican started taking over. Holy, didn't they say that the Pope was supposed to be like representing so-called Jesus until like he came back? Right? But notice how Christopher Columbus, ever since Christopher Columbus came here, the Vaticans came here. Holy. So that's one of them on the Bible. That's one of the Jesuses, is Christopher Columbus. Coming with the ship named Jesus type of thing. And he's Italian too. But he came around, but Italy's around Greece type of thing. But the name Jesus is Greek. Holy, don't you see that Jesus is a European name? No? Christopher Columbus type of thing. And then one of the other Jesuses was Julius Caesar's. Isn't that Europe too? Like, you don't see like the clarity yet? Rome with the Catholic religion in this, but within this nature, like what's going on right now? No? Catholic, Rome, Vaticans, Red Cross, no? The Rothschilds, the Red Shield, Jehovah. And then the other Jesus was not named Jesus. His name was Yeshua. He was a prophet type of thing. And prophet means pro-feet type of thing. Because his feet chakras on his feet was connected to Mother Earth type of thing. That's where he gets all his information from type of thing. From the Earth's DNA type of thing. The Kundalini serpent of the Earth type of thing. And the tree of life right here type of thing. It has a Kundalini serpent going up like a DNA type of thing. That's why in the beginning of the Bible it said there was a serpent on the tree. That's the Kundalini serpent going up the tree with information in it. No? That's why they call it the tree of knowledge or the tree of life. While DNA has information type of thing. Holy. But it's not called the tree of knowledge though. Because it's not about knowledge. It's about seeing. You see truth. You don't hold on to knowledge. That's for belief systems. That's for people holding on to knowledge because they're scared. Type of thing. Like they have to hold on to knowledge. What if somebody that wasn't you was wrong about something? Isn't that guy holding on to knowledge too? So, if you could disagree with somebody, then can you agree that knowledge is not the answer then? It's not universal truth then? If somebody can hold on to it when it's wrong? So it's the tree of seeing, not the tree of knowledge. It's the tree of seeing type of thing. That's why they got the horse eye too. The horse eye. No? The seeing. Seeing truth. Especially when you meditate. So that's the Kundalini serpent going up the tree. And then Adam, right? The Kundalini serpent in his chakra system, right? His own Kundalini serpent deceived him, type of thing. Because there was a reptilian alien type of thing. That's why it's all about reptile. In that garden they were talking about. Reptile. It was a reptilian alien. He hacked his reptilian complex of his brain type of thing. And hacked his subconscious. And had an effect on the affairs of his Kundalini serpent going up his chakra system. While the sexual chakra, right, it deals with creativity, but creativity is a feminine principle of nature type of thing. So sexual snake. Sexual energies is creative energy from the universe. No? That's girl energy, creation. That's why the babies settle in the womb type of thing. Like the girl holds it, produces it. No? That's why they call it Mother Nature. No? So a sexual snake, the Kundalini serpent, is a feminine principle of nature. But notice how Adam was guilty type of thing. But isn't guilt the blockage of your sexual chakra? Holy. So like in your sexual chakra, the chakra demon for that is guilt. And then when you fix that chakra, it's pleasure. Did Adam have pleasure? Or was it guilt when he ate the apple type of thing? But it wasn't an apple type of thing. They changed it to that. It was poppy seeds type of thing. That's the same, the poppy seeds, the same ones that the whole music industry be producing about drugs type of thing. You notice how like this whole like music industry like be making music about drugs. But most of your drugs come from poppy seeds. Oh, that's why they said nut. You don't see it, it's the poppy seed. It's the poppy seed. But if you study the Hebrew version of it, you then realize that it was the poppy seed. Holy. Anyways. So, that was guilt. It's all about the Kundalini. Fucking sick. And let me point something else out. Do you know how they bash voodoo, right? And I'm not saying I'm into voodoo type of thing, because I don't have a belief system. I'm a nature boy type of thing. Holy, I'm just a natural prophet, and that's it type of thing. But notice how in the Bible it says that that darkness is evil. Or magic is evil. Right? But at the same time, they bash voodoo too. Because different forms of voodoo, like they teach people about black magic, right? And all that stuff, that dark energy stuff. But then in the Bible, it said that, like in the Genesis chapter, that void, the so-called beginning was void. Isn't void darkness? They talk about it was dark at first. You don't see? But within this nature, don't just read the Bible for a second. Like, if you believe the Bible, then you have to look in front of you type of thing. Because the Bible's influenced by truth, right? Right? Isn't truth in nature? Right here, the creation of where like the Creator created. Holy. So, you realize that darkness is the beginning, just like in the Genesis chapter. But darkness is what creates something. No? That's why the womb's dark. The baby comes out of darkness type of thing. And the baby comes out of the spiritual world type of thing. The baby just came out of the spiritual world. That's why. Like, babies like coloring. Or they get creative and they're more imaginative. Like, they're on to their imagination. You don't see? You give them coloring books and they love it. That's because they just came from the spiritual world type of thing. But the womb's dark. But doesn't that remind you of the Genesis chapter when it says, in the beginning it was darkness to create? Holy. But Genesis, this word Genesis means the origins type of thing. But notice how Eli means the source in Arabic. No? Eli means the source in Arabic. The source, but the source means origins. So Eli is like pretty much the same thing as Genesis. No? That's why they came up with that movie called The Book of Eli. Because they were talking about how it's Eli. That's what the primary creator's named. Because Eli means the source. It's a source. It's a genesis. Creation, no? Dark energy, creating. Now, then people will ask, then what's the God thing? Like, what's up with the word God? Well, the word God means to invoke on the source or call on type of thing. And the word God it came from the Germanic language type of thing. And in Sanskrit language, there's a word called Huta. But that's where the word God came from. Huta. But Huta means to invoke on the source. But within this nature. So then you realize that Eli is like the automatic side of life. Like the thing that creates everything. But God is the manual side of life. Where like we're co-creators. Like the God is the co-creator. No? Like us, we're the gods type of thing. We're a God. Because the word God means to invoke on the source. That's not lying. Because that's what it literally means type of thing. The definition. Like, if you look at the Bible for a second, within this nature, then you realize that all these words that you're reading, you understand it. Like, you understand the words. Why? Because it's language, right? But where do these words come from? Didn't it come from the language that we speak? It came from English, some German, some Spanish, no? Some Greek. Am I lying? Isn't it the language that we know already? So, those words on the Bible is influenced by the language that we use. So, the word God was there before that Bible was even there. The Christianity Bible. The word God was there already. It was in the Germanic language. So it's evoke on the source. Is it possible for me to invoke on the source? No? Can I right now call on it? Notice how all these other animals, like, they can't call on the source. But I can call on the source. I can call on it. That's what makes you a God. Because you can call on the Creator. No? That's why we can think about thinking. But a lot of these animals can't. They're trancing out. And they're thinking. Holy. So now you get it. So it's Eli. The source. Type of thing. He's void. Love. Wait a minute. Now, let me give you clarity of this grammar matrix for a second. Because people are trapped in the grammar matrix. Like, example. Like, lightning flashes. Like, if you put in a sentence, lightning does the flashing. But the flashing is the lightning. No? So, they're both the same thing. They're just words. Lightning is the flashing. Just like fire. Fire does the burning. But the burning is the fire. So, what's the difference? They're just words. Isn't the fire doing the burning? It's the same thing with void. Right? If you think of void, isn't that peaceful? When you're in void? In this nature? So, where does peace come from? Love? No? So void's love, isn't it then? You don't see? They're just words. Void is love. Void is peace. They're all the same thing. It doesn't matter how you arrange it. Like, arrange it on a sentence. If you say void is peaceful. So that means dark is love, energy, type of thing. But the reason why it appears like as if it's black is because we're blind by it. We're blind by it. But if your pineal gland's open, you see more colors, type of thing. There's really no such thing as black. Like on the solar system. It's just like a dog. You know how he only sees black and white? But we see like more colors than the dog? It's like that. But we're blind to the black side of it. Just like with the dogs, like they're blind to like the color green and blue. We're blind with the color black in the solar system and everything. So we think it's just dark when it's not. There's more colors to it. Holy, so, but those extra colors of darkness is love type of thing. Nah? Love energy. That's the creator. And quantum scientists too. And metaphysicists, they found out that emotions control DNA and physical reality type of thing. It controls your DNA while DNA carries information. Don't you see that's the creator? It's controlling DNA and physical reality. But I'm only saying that this is the creator on one aspect. This is only one aspect of it. It's controlling DNA. But the real creator, right? The real one is consciousness type of thing. Like the consciousness of the planet. No? The consciousness that's aware type of thing. That's the dead end of everything. Can't you be aware of your body? You can be aware of your spirit. You could be aware of your emotions. You can be aware of DNA. You could be aware of gods. You could be aware of aliens. You could be aware of atoms. You could be aware of anything. But that's where it stops. That's the consciousness I'm creating. And he's like love energy type of thing. That's fucking sick. You see how the Bible's contradicting itself? It's not that. Like what they thought it was. Holy. And then, now like, it's not all wrong though. There's a lot of right stuff about it. But let me decode this Bible for you. Because people are like reading it in a religious perspective of it. Remember how I said that the creator is like perfect with perception and perspective? So that means you have to shift your perspective then. If he does it, then you have to do it. Stop giving it a religious perspective. He's the master of perspective, isn't he? So do you think the creator is only thinking religious? That's only for like people who try to find themselves. That's only a system type of thing. That's only for like victims of the universe type of thing. Now you have to think like a participator type of thing. Holy. Anyways. These gods that they're talking about in the Bible are aliens. No? But within this nature type of thing. So, and these demons that they're talking about too are Archon aliens. But Archon means master type of thing. While we have a government within this nature type of thing. Like, they're brainwashing us with Hollywood and TV type of thing. But Hollywood, that word came from Holywood. Holywood from Africa type of thing. And these people in Africa who do voodoo, they make their wands out of the Holywood tree and they make illusions out of their wand. That's why they call Hollywood Hollywood. Hollywood's illusions. No? Holy. Like this whole system is a lie. Illusions from demons and Archon aliens from higher governments type of thing. And they control you from your subconscious and your reptilian complex type of thing. But if you don't believe that, then how come you can say that? How come like all these Christians talking about that demons are making people do something? So if you believe that demons can make people do something within this nature or make people fight, then when you agree with me that these demons are in your subconscious doing it, controlling you from a higher dimension, you can't bash it. Like, and if you believe in heaven too, and like all different realities, then you have to believe there's a higher dimension then. You can't bash it. Like, if your physical body goes away, and if you can go into another reality, isn't that a higher dimension? So that's 4D type of thing. And these demons in 4D control you from your subconscious type of thing. And this government too, right? They try to make you the unholy spirit type of thing. See, people got this this Trinity system mixed up. Spirit means breath. Look it up in the etymology dictionary. That's where it originated. It's breath. That's why respiratory system means respiratory system means respiratory system. That's where it came from. Respirit. Breathe. So you're respirating your spirituality. But SPIR in spirit means spiral. So what you're respirating is spiraling. Just like the Kundalini serpent. Like the serpent in the tree type of thing. No? Holy. So it's like breathing type of thing. They try to make you the unholy spirit though. Unholy spirit means unsacred breath. No? Sacred means godlike type of thing. Or like the invisible side of everything. So, if you have unsacred breath, you're an unholy spirit. But what makes you a holy spirit is when your chakras are activated type of thing. And when you don't put culture, religion, and ideology in your spiritual world type of thing. If it didn't originate in your spiritual world, then stop putting stuff in your spiritual world. Keep it raw. Remember they said that the creator is truth, right? So why ain't you going with truth type of thing? Isn't your original self your true self? So why are you putting something into your spiritual world when it didn't originate it? Isn't your raw self truth? No? So if you're your true self, that is Holy Spirit type of thing. Holy. But if you're not, and you're looking out type of thing, and if you're going with the media, the government, and the demons, and archon aliens type of thing, and if you're falling for this illusion type of thing, while having all these chakra blockages type of thing, that's an unholy spirit. No? Holy. Do you know how? Well, wait. Let me point the hell out for you for a second. Wait. Let me show you this for a second. Within this nature type of thing. Notice how the religion Christianity, right? It was branched from the Egyptian belief. No? The Egyptian belief came first. Type of thing. Then it was the Egyptian belief created Christianity. Type of thing. That's why they talk about Christ. Because the Egyptians were talking about Christ being Christ consciousness. Right? So, now you realize that the word hell, right? That concept originated in the Egyptian belief type of thing. And hell means underworld, while world means affairs of life. So it's the under affairs of life. This is what the Egyptians called it. They called this affairs of life hell type of thing. While spirit means breath. Right? So our breath and our spirit is imprisoned in this physical body type of thing. Notice how divine is more imagination. But then all of a sudden, like when things get physical and scientific, then things go wrong. Isn't the scientific side of life hell? Holy. Your breath is trapped in your physical body that the Egyptians called the cot type of thing. No? Holy. So this is hell. But while this is hell, we have a government type of thing. With the Archon aliens too. With that video about the Barack Obama video with the reptilian alien. You could look that up type of thing. Holy, so this is what they're talking about. While not just the United States, but all around the planet, they were talking about witnessing God's type of thing. No? With the Dogman, I think that's what you call them. The Dogons, yeah, the Dogons from Africa, right? They mapped stars, like the math of everything, like where everything is at, without technology type of thing. No? That's not true yet? They mapped the whole thing without technology. Where are they getting this information from? From God's type of thing that they witnessed around this planet type of thing. No? So, now we know that around this planet, that there was gods coming down, like as co-creators, like. Then you realize that these demons that be controlling the government and all that, that's relevant to this being hell. Holy. So now, like, you know that this is hell with all these demons and stuff. Then you realize that if you look up in the solar system, that the scientists were hiding, that there's more Archon aliens on other planets type of thing. And the planet Saturn has insectilian aliens. That's why that they call the airplanes, like some of the airplanes, drones. No? And they have your TV, some of the TVs with antennas type of thing, because they study the vibrational side of insects. No? And they put crushed up insect bodies in your ketchup so it can be more red type of thing. And they allow cockroach legs and other bodies of it to be in your peanut butter type of thing. Don't you see this insectilian ritual? While the praying jester, like, you know that when you put your hands together, right? That's praying mantis type of thing. So that jester's really praying to insectilian gods type of thing. Praying mantis. But there's praying mantis aliens. No? From Saturn. While Saturn is the 6th planet. 6 for spiraling down type of thing. But 9 is spiraling up. 9 stands for spiritual consciousness ending and starting over. 6 is spiraling down. You don't see the clarity yet? No? But this hell's cold. That's why we're still in the ice age type of thing. And we got polar caps melting. It's still. No? Wow, scientists actually figured out that the stars get hotter every year. So that's why we had an ice age type of thing. So hell's cold. It's not hot. Heaven's hot. Because our soul's hot. The word soul is solar. No? Soul, solar, solarality, solitarian. That's why that the 3 astrologists or the 3 kings who study stars type of thing, they found baby Yeshua's star. No? They found his star because that's where his soul originated type of thing. And that's why we have zodiac signs type of thing, where like people are Pisces or Sagittarius or Leo. Isn't that star constellations? Soul. Within this nature though. Solar. Up. Holy. So that's Yahshua's star. Souls are hot. So you can't be punished in fire pits type of thing. That's why when snow comes down here, like, nature starts dying. No? Nature's like, it dies off. And when you die, then your soul leaves your physical body. But then you turn pale and cold, no? Like your whole body temperature shuts down. And your solar plexus, but solar. Holy. So your soul's leaving your body type of thing. And then you get cold as hell type of thing. And your spirit comes out of your body. Wow, spirit means breath. So your breath, you're taking your last breath. Holy. So you don't see that all this Christianity shit was not only just truth in it, but it was corrupted type of thing. Like, they didn't tell you the whole truth. They didn't tell you. It's corrupted. It was from a group called Council of Nicaea type of thing. Spiritual masters from Egypt and political leaders type of thing. So they can control humanity type of thing. A religious order to make everybody the unholy spirit type of thing. Holy. So now you know. Like, all this stuff. I'm trying to, like, figure out, like, more stuff to be saying in the Bible. Holy. Oh. You know how they say in the Bible, right? That the so-called apocalypse, right? Actually, by the way, let me tell you what apocalypse means. Apocalypse means revealing secret. That's what that means. It doesn't mean the end of the world. It means secret revealing type of thing. But trust me, there's something worse than that concept of the end of the world. Trust me, but it's not. I'm not going to get into that in this video. It's going to be in another video. Holy. But they say that the Christ, well, that's Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness, it'll take everybody, all the good people, into heaven. No? And all the bad people will be in hell, right? But within this nature, right here, right? Then you realize that, now that I said that hell means underworld, and unholy spirit means unsacred breath, then you realize that that if that's you being the unholy spirit. So it's a choice type of thing. So if you're an unholy spirit within this hell, that means your vibration's low. So in order to be a holy spirit, your vibration has to be higher, and a higher frequency type of thing. But this apocalypse they're talking about is 5D Earth coming. No? Holy. Because scientists lied to you about the geocentric system. Then they changed it and said, oh no, it's heliocentric. Holy, that's old scientific knowledge. Get rid of that. It's spiralcentric. That's why the Milky Way is spiraling type of thing. No? So if the Milky Way is spiraling within this nature, then doesn't that mean the system is spiral-centric? Spiraling like the DNA and the Kundalini serpent and the thing that you're respirating with your breath, the spiraling that you're respirating. Holy. So the Earth is spiraling down the center of the Milky Way, while scientists said that in the middle of black holes there's no time. And in the middle of the Milky Way, there's no time. But this no time is the spiritual world type of thing. Holy, that's why within this nature I can meditate and empty out my thoughts. Because the mind is where time is at. No? So if I empty my mind out, isn't that no time? Holy, so that's meditation. So my meditation can line up with the black hole. So the earth is spiraling down the Milky Way. But when it goes in this no time thing, then the earth will split. Atomic diffusion. On a metaphysical sense. Then it'll be 3D and 5D. 5D heaven. And 3D heaven type of thing. No, my bad. 3D hell. And 5D heaven. So-called heaven. Because heaven really means the skies type of thing. That's the sky. Sky world. That's why they say that our souls originated in the skies. Because our souls originated in the sky. In the solar system. Back to the stars type of thing. Holy. Anyways. So, the people who are Holy Spirits go to the 5D earth. The people who are unholy spirits go to, they stay here in hell type of thing. The reincarnation cycle. And let me prove to you more that this is hell too. Notice how that this is a reincarnation cycle, right? While they say that hell is eternity, like you be in hell for eternity, right? But scientists measured infinity. So we know that the reincarnation cycle is infinite. That's what they were talking about. Because the reincarnation cycle is infinite. It's infinity. Holy, so you can keep getting reincarnated back until you raise your vibration type of thing. But this might be the last time type of thing. This because it might come, this 5D, so it's going to be it for you. You're going to stay. Because the planet is supposed to rebirth. Holy. Anyways. So, in this 5D earth is the fifth dimension. Fifth dimension. 5D is a spiritual world. The emotion. Within this nature. While emotions control DNA. You still don't see? But the word, let me go back to this alien thing. The word alien, right, is just a word. Notice how there's different alien races, right? Right? So what's the real alien then? If there's different alien races. Which one's the real alien? Like we could be the alien. You don't see? So, these species, they're not really aliens type of thing. And you can call the Archon aliens, the bad ones, like demons, because demon means demon, for D for deactivation, or deprogramming, or decrease, and mon for man, right? D-man. You can call them D-man because they devolve you. But they're not really D-man. As a species. They're just species biological. No? Holy. So there's grays. Gray aliens. No? How can you bash it if you believe in demons? Holy. So there's grays. Then there's another gray that's electronical. Then we got a reptilian. The bad reptilians. I'm not talking about the serpent kings. Then we have D-Rose that NASA tunneled down in they tunneled down Earth and they found a species called D-Rose, right? They're elephant beings. But notice how you find that in the Hindu belief too. Holy. Anyways, so there's elephant beings too. See, there's different type of species. There's draconians, like dragon-like beings type of thing. Then we got Palladians type of thing. They're like human like us a little bit. but not quite. Then we got lion beings type of thing. We got hybrids and stuff. We're hybrids because we have like 24 alien races in our DNA type of thing. That's why we have like reptilian complex side of our brain type of thing. So you see these different species, that these are just beings within nature. Like Mother Nature evolving. Like species are becoming bipedal type of thing. Holy. So that's what these alien things are. So if you believe in your Bible that's corrupted too, then you're gonna have to look in front of you. Look in front of you. You can't just... Wait a minute. Let me tell you why you do this. Like, and I'm gonna go back to the voodoo thing too. That voodoo thing too. You like to worship divine outside of yourself type of thing. Like something out of you. But the reason why you do it is because you don't want to possess divine within. Holy, like you don't want to accept that you're a god. Participating with the universe type of thing. So, when this divine thing happens inside of you, then you say, oh, it's evil. Or, oh my god, a demon's possessing me. Holy, like, but don't you see that's divine? That's happening inside of you? Because you're a god? No? So, then you like to look outside of yourself. You want to look at something else that has divine inside of it, because you don't want to like possess the divine. Like you rather make it appear like it's like out of you. Holy. So that's why you do that. And that's why you bash the voodoo people when they say that black magic this and magic that. Magic is just a word. Magic means enabled possibility. That's all it means. It's not like a cultural thing. Like the voodoo people think it is, but it's not. And when they talk about black magic, they're not talking about like evil magic, because dark energy is not evil. Like I said, that void is love, remember? Like how in the beginning in Genesis there was void. You don't see? So this dark energy that they're talking about is dark energy. Dark. Possibilities from dark energy. No? That's why meditation is a dark principle. It's dark. Everything's void. Type of thing. And the solar system is dark. Within this nature. Type of thing. So, if we're in this reality, right? With dark energy up there. Oh, that means we're astronomical beings, type of thing. The fact that we have souls, or chakras, or stars, no? Holy. So, everything up there is influenced. No, we're influenced by everything up there, and everything on this planet, type of thing. You don't see? So we have dark energy inside of us. That's what they were talking about when they said you're fighting your shadow self. Because fighting your shadow self is really fighting love energy. It's battling love energy. Love is dark. You don't see? But it's not black. That's just us being blind to the color. There's more colors to it. That's why, like, when some of these hippies smoke DMT, right? Then they get into like a love realm